Senators, we believe that these titans are just the tip of the iceberg. Which of these titans are here to protect us? And which of these titans are here to threaten us?
So you'd want to make Godzilla our pet?
No. We would be his.
They're everywhere.
Battling for dominance. A rival alpha to Godzilla.
You gotta be kidding.
Really enjoyed watching this film last night. You all kept me on the edge of my seat. I thought it was just one of the best summer films. So I have to ask, if you can create a monster, what kind of monster will you create? And do you think that monster will beat Godzilla? It's just something, I don't know, like...
You know, I've always thought that if we could find the mixture of Kong and Godzilla, if we could figure out how to get them to be one, that is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
A Kongzilla.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like
that's
like
your
a
movie.
Or like a slug who just like when it moves around it just leaves a trail of slime and Godzilla's just like, I don't want to touch that.
They're similar.
Yeah. He's like, gross. The heck?
Grody.
Grody.
Do you have to take or go through any sort of physical training for the role that you portray in this film?
It was just about getting beat up by the natural elements. You know, it was
What do you mean by natural elements?
like they have, of course we have special effects, but we also have practical effects. And you know, every time Ghidorah is on screen, there has to be a hurricane. I don't know if you've noticed. So they have to really get us soaking wet. You really only have two uniforms. You got your wet one, and then you got your wetter one. And it's, you know, you're just switching off, trying not to catch pneumonia. And there's a fan that blows wind 100 miles per hour because we need the water to go sideways. And yeah, once your feet go past pruning and you're peeling your ankle off, and at 2 in the morning in Georgia, that's when you know you're really acting.
You know, it's not easy. Most people think that you guys have so much fun, which I'm sure you both did. But there's a lot of work behind that. I mean, well, maybe your character is a little bit easier because you're a scientist, so you get
dry.
Yeah,
I was mainly quite dry. Even in the wet scene, I was almost in the wet, and then I got pushed back into the dryness. That was great. It was great.
What was it about Chandler's character that the scientist guy would just like mesmerize and have so much respect for?
My character Sam was very familiar with his work and just recognized the brilliant mind within. Mm-hmm. And although maybe Kyle Chandler's character didn't really approve of me, I wanted to break through and sort of let him know that I was on his side. And that's kind of like my character's driving force through a good chunk of the movie, is just to kind of reassure him that I'm one of the good guys.
How would you guys describe Monsters Zero?
Monster Zero is an issue. He's a problem. Monster Zero, also known as Ghidorah.
Mm-hmm. Three-headed beast.
Yeah, the three-headed, not necessarily a Hydra, but Hydra-esque, a three-headed dragon. And yeah, he's Godzilla's #1 rival. He's always the one to give Godzilla the biggest fight. And so when you see him, you should definitely feel threatened.
Yeah, they're building their WrestleMania up for years.
Oh yeah, and we get to be in it.
And,
front row seats.
You know, had so much fun, I'm sure. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen, for
Thank
talking
you.
to us, and have a great weekend.
All right.
All right.